Ready to teach him a lesson?
They don't stand a chance.
Where are your mates now, you bilge rat?
Not bad.
Talk before I bash out your brains!
Thank you.
Keep an eye out, lads! Their pals are still out there somewhere!
There he goes again.
Stop there, you! Come back, you weakling coward! He thinks he can get away! Happy hunting, lads! Set her ablaze! Sink that French vessel! No match for you! Ha ha! Yeah!
Many thanks. I thought I'd be hanged.
Back to the ground, will ya? You there, hop!
I was saving those fellas for you.
Very thoughtful. Maybe you were not completely useless, Shay.
Speaking of useless, those blockheads won't be needing this vessel anymore.
This pile of mail? You want her, Shay? She is yours. Now bring me back to my ship.
You heard, Chevalier? This vessel is yours, Shay. Go on. Some of the men you rescued agreed to join us. They should prove a good crew.
I'm not so certain about their captain, but next to me you are the most experienced sailor in the Brotherhood, Shay. Besides, we could use another vessel. Even this pitiful one.
Fine, ain't she? Ouch.
Your own pile of garbage, yes?
Ah, with a... paint and a few new cannons. She'll look as fine as anything on the Seven Seas.
Shall we begin, Captain?
Indeed, mate.
Connor.
She's a mess, but she's still afloat. And her name's the Morgan.
Morgan? That silly fairy queen who ruined Merlin, the wise? Oh, she's perfect for her, Shay.
The Morrigan was an old goddess, queen of war and darkness. She harvested the souls of fallen warriors.
Perfect indeed.
A ship! She's a shin! They will sink her!
Let's put the Morrigan to the test, Captain Shay.
Ready for battle, men! pieces! Do something!
Don't let her ram them! Incoming!
Fire!
More of them, Captain!
Brace! My ship!
Brig! British vessels! More than one!
Ease off the wind!
They're firing, sir!
Brace for it!
Explosive shot to slow her down! Taking a hit, Captain!
Concentrate! Fire!
Blood of the deuce! This!
Hold down! Hold down! Fire!
Ready to hit them, sir!
Or sail! All sail!
All sail! Sir!
Blues up! These are sticks!
All up, all but the main!
Loose all! Let's move!
New sail!
Fire! Reach the topsails and gallants! Loose and catch the wind! Blew up! Blew up!
Fill the sails!
Fire!
It seems this vessel is battle-ready after all. I will return to what is left of the Gerfo. It's a long way home. We have repairs to do.
Sing hearty, lads! Chevalier is pleased with us.
Now you're ready to sail for the Horn. We're rolling low. Our moons and our clothes are all in the rollicking randy.
What course would you have me set, Shay?
Time to report back to the mentor. Wouldn't you agree?
Wise words, Captain. Wise words.
What the hell did you do? It's some kind of dormant virus? Shit. Hang on, I'm getting you out of there.
Please proceed calmly to the nearest exit. We repeat, please remain calm. Do not panic.
Sorry for the rough exit. Earpiece working, check.
This is not a test.
You were just in an animus. Animus, yes? You were using it to access a genetic memory file in Helix labeled Shay Cormac? You worked for Abstergo Entertainment, remember? Any of this ringing a bell? Your session triggered something bad, and it's affecting the whole building. We need to find your boss. You haven't forgotten your boss, have you? Melanie LeMay, zipper, chipper, overachiever? Here, take your communicator, check it if you got lost. Now let's get out of here.
This is not a drill. Please
Follow me. Double time. This chaos is absolutely your fault, in case you're wondering.
Safety drills. Everything is gonna be okay, guys. Stay positive.
This is not a test. We repeat.
What the hell is happening?
A file labeled Shay Cormac was booby-trapped with some kind of virus.
Your job is to prevent things like this.
We need to contain these genetic memories, then we can destroy them.
No. Isolate them. I want to study these memories.
But
With respect, Miss LeMay, this is not a request.
You heard the man.
fine.
I need to borrow your numbskull. That okay with you, Ms. LeMay?
Hey there, this might seem a bit weird, but you're gonna work for contractors we hired to, you know, upgrade our security. Mr. Otto Berg and Miss Violet DaCosta.
Call me Violet.
I have to go check on our people and prepare a statement for the press. Do whatever they tell you to do, okay? Go team!
Technically, you're not responsible for this, but you're the one who let the virus out, so I think it's only fair you help me clean it up. Mr. Berg wants us to relive Shay's genetic memories. To do that, we need to access them from Helix. But the Helix is down. We'll have to reboot the main servers in the basement. Man, whoever designed this virus is a genius. Not only does it restrict our access to the cloud, it's adapted to fuck up the other operating systems that regulate building functions. Melanie? The elevators are out of commission. Are we stuck on this floor?
Damn, yes. I'll get a repair crew on site ASAP.
There's a working area server on this floor. I guess it'll have to do for now.
Agent DaCosta, I want regular updates on your progress with Shay's genetic memories.
Why? He's just a nobody as far as I can tell.
If Shay Cormac is who I suspect he is, then this temporary setback may provide us with an unexpected reward. Proceed to the server room on this floor.
Flashing wireless signal? Once you restore the server, I'll connect your Animus workstation back to Helix. In theory, if you align the beams to segments of the core, it should solve the problem. But here's where it gets tricky. You have to move the circles in such a way that each segment is powered by a beam. The keyword here is each. One beam and one beam only per core segment, okay? Once everything is lit up properly, the system will reboot. Got it? Give it a shot. Each segment of the core needs to be powered by a beam. Good job. This core wasn't too complex. But rebooting the advanced hardware in the rest of the building will require more work.
The assassins would have you believe that Al-Mualim was a great mentor who became corrupted with greed, and that he schemed with the Templars to acquire an apple of Eden. I see instead a shrewd and cunning leader. A man who used his best assassin, Altair ibn Lahad, to eliminate his conspirators in order to keep the apple for himself, so that he could use it to enforce world peace. While it must be stated unequivocally that Al-Mualim was not a Templar, it is interesting to me that his vision of peace was more in line with Templar philosophy than assassin. In the past, both sides had the same goal, that of peace. Our only difference was how we chose to achieve it. Had Al-Mualim not been killed by Altair and allowed to carry out his plan, perhaps we would not be fighting now. It was only after Altair reformed the Brotherhood with its new ideals of free will that the conflict truly escalated and spread across the planet. For if the so-called wise man of the mountain can see things from our point of view, surely the same can be said for other assassins.
Okay. So I'm not sure you're supposed to see that. You should just get back to your Animus. With the servers back online, you could, in theory, restore your co-workers' workstations if you feel like being helpful. And you could, in theory, find some more digital goodies if you feel like being sneaky.
It has been a long time.
Achilles.
Adewale, how go things in the West Indies?
Very poorly, I'm afraid.
Your countenance tells me we should discuss this. Come.
Who's our visitor?
That's Adewale, who's a slave who freed himself, and hundreds of his brothers in the West Indies. That man's a living incarnation of the Creed.
I see.
You join me for some practice?
Soon. I've got other business first.
Tell me what happened.
It was terrible, Achilles. The ground shook, and the ocean waves crashed over Port-au-Prince.
How many were lost?
Thousands. No family was left untouched.
I hate to bring up practical matters at a time like this. But did Macandal's man complete his task before the earthquake hit?
I cannot know. Vonredi has not been found. He was a strong Maroon, one of Macandal's best students.
Such a shame. So we cannot know if he found the site.
Indeed. But if there was a temple under the waves, I doubt it is still standing.
And the artifacts that showed the way?
Stolen. The temple
looked worried earlier.
I heard that Liam's waiting for you. Seen him yet?
I hear Mistress Hope was looking for you.
You are late.
Oh, what did I miss?
Only the first hour of training.
We're always training, Kisagawase.
And will continue to do so.
Do not waste your words. Shay abhors improvement as much as cats abhor leashes.
Hey.
A pity. The boy has so much potential. But so little discipline.
All right. All right. What would you have me do?
Well played.
So, what's the challenge today?
Shooting straight and true. Here, you can use these.
These are yours.
Well, I want you to have half a chance of succeeding. Go on. Shoot these targets. You can take your time, but not too much. There's more work after this. Reload. Anyone can hit targets standing still. Let's see how you do on the run. Come on, hurry up. Come on, hurry up. Well done, Shay. Keep it up. You're doing all right, Shay. But don't let the others vex you. They mean well, but they'll never show it.
It's about time you showed up.
Far be it from me to keep a lady waiting.
I'm no lady here. And don't you forget it. I'm your teacher. And you're better.
Well, some of that is true, at least. What would we be doing?
Exploring a myriad ways to end a life. You two! Make yourselves useful and watch Shay. Can you kill without being noticed? Stay low and stick to the brush. Be patient and you might hit your target.
Too noisy.
Attack from around a corner, and your target will never know what hit it. Nicely done. I am surprised. Huh. A classic haystack. Hide in it, and surprise your target when he gets close. Huh. A classic haystack. Hide in it, and surprise your target when he gets close. Top form, Shay. Attack from around a corner, and your target will never know what hit him. You certainly know how to handle yourself. Attack from around a corner, and your target will never know what hit him. You certainly know how to handle yourself. You did better than I expected. Have your skills actually grown, Shay? Do not get a swelled head over it.
Shay, follow me. It's time you learn to survive in the frontier.
I think I've been managing well enough so far.
Perhaps. But there is more I can teach you. Good assassins never fall. Climb back up.
Protection tax anymore. Protecting me from turning profit, he was.
I am waiting. Climb back up. Climb back up. I am waiting.
Yeah. You end up as Bahuki.
I am waiting. I am waiting. It is time for the hunt. Use all your senses together to find prey. Killing should not be meaningless. We must use what nature gives us. Good. Now to use what you have taken from nature. With these, you can keep your pistols close. Achilles has one more thing to show you.
Shay, I hear you've become quite the marksman.
Generous gift. Thank you, Mentor.
My ship awaits, Achilles. The people of Haiti will make good use of your supplies. I trust you will retrieve what has been lost.
Lost?
The Templars stole 2 precious artifacts. A manuscript of ancient wisdom and a box that allows one to understand its language.
I have tracked the Templar as far as this coast, but I fear the rest is up to you, my friend.
Farewell, Adewale. Whoever controls the artifacts can access precursor sites of power. We must recover them, or none are safe.
Where to?
Wherever Templar affairs lead us.
Liam, it's not like you to set out without a plan.
Plan or no plan. We choose our own battlefield. And hey, we know most of these when we're at sea.
Right you are. Let's set sail. Loose all and trim.
We only have one lead, Shay. Let's hope it brings us closer to the artifacts.
Sir Keeley's tasked you with this mission.
No. He tasked me to task you. You need to find what was stolen from Mackendal, Shay. You have to recover the precursor box of manuscript. This is your mission.
And what's yours?
Watch your arse.
Keeley's doesn't really trust me, does he?
Give it time, Shay. Do this for him. For us. Do much more than earn his trust.
Liam, you know what Achilles writes about? I see him in his office all the time, bent over his papers.
He keeps records and accounts. Studies what little is known about the pieces of Eden. And of course he corresponds with assassins on other continents.
Of course. Liam, you can be a right horse's arse when it comes to assuming everyone knows the same as you.
I cannot help if Achilles wants me to be familiar with our counterparts in Europe and elsewhere.
Said like his favourite son.
Connor's his favourite, and only son.
Then Achilles is there. Connor may inherit the house, but you'll be mentor.
will not let you slip away like that. Mark my words. Leave now. Stop! have no reason to be here. Hey, hold a moment, Squire. I've got a good line on him in my sights.
You! Stop! Get over here and have a look. Would you like that?
We own... Lead, Shay. Let's hope it brings us closer to the artifacts.
So Achilles tasked you with this mission?
No. He tasked me to task you. We need to find what was stolen from Mac and Dalshay. You have to recover the precursor box and manuscript. This is your mission.
And what's yours?
Watch your arse.
Achilles doesn't really trust me, does he?
Give it time, Shay. Do this for him. For us. You'll do much more than earn his trust.
Liam, do you know what Achilles writes about? I see him in his office all the time, bent over his papers.
He keeps records and accounts. Studies what little is known about the pieces of Eden. And of course, he corresponds with assassins on other continents.
Of course. Liam, you can be a right horse's arse when it comes to assuming everyone knows the same as you.
I cannot help if Achilles wants me to be familiar with our counterparts in Europe and elsewhere.
Said like his favorite son.
Connor's his favorite and only son.
Then Achilles is heir. Connor may inherit the house, but you'll be mentor.
We'll see.
Whatever you say, Prince Regent of the Assassins.
You call me that again, I'll throw you in the ocean.
That went trouble, Captain Cormac.
Safe and sound and home again. Let the waters roar, Jack. Safe and sound and home again. Let the waters roar, Jack. Never safe ashore, Jack. Don't forget your old shipmate. Roddy, 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 ride on. Since we sailed from Plymouth south, 4 years gone a night, Jack. Was there ever chummies now?
Reef the topsails and gallants!
On the road,
Mainmast! Bring in top halyards! Pull!
Furlong!
Don't forget your old shipmate.
Furl the main!
Captain has the helm.
Keep a weather eye open.
Loose mainsails! Trim us off the wind! Loose and catch the wind! Mates out! Let's go! All down! All down! Good job.
Trust me, you will sell those lobster by the ton in France. Ah, the cabbage farmer has returned. About time. We have a lead on that curious manuscript.
I'd be surprised if you can read it.
No one can read it, imbecile. This is why the Templar are taking so long with it. But one of our allies has caught a glimpse of their work.
A pirate?
A spy who worked with the pirate. We set sail for Anticosti. That should prove a good test for this floating cesspit you call a ship.
How trustworthy are the pirates?
I consider them brothers, Shay. When the time comes, they will lend aid and help us fight the Templars. If only the roast beef would realize the Templars were pulling their strings.
Are the Templars truly in control in the colonies?
Not quite, but their influence reaches far and wide.
And what about the spy we're meeting?
You need not worry about the Chasseur. He is loyal to the Brotherhood. As it happens, he also has friends in both the French and English fleets. And he knows more about what goes on in these parts than you can ever hope to learn.
So, Liam, what can you tell me about Adewale? You obviously admire the man.
Aye. I had the honor of working with him once. I've never known anyone who'd done so much for our cause. It's much more than that.
Adewale was already a legend before joining the Brotherhood. He was a pirate. Scourge of the West Indies. Rubbing elbows with the likes of Blackbeard, Woodes Rogers, and Calico Jack Rackham.
Calico who?
Oh, read a book, will you?
About 20 years ago, Adewale intercepted a Templar convoy and stole a mysterious package. He traveled to Port-au-Prince and entrusted it to a woman he believed was loyal to our cause.
Let me guess. He wasn't.
She was, very much so. The package eventually found its way to Francois Macandal, mentor of the Haitian Brotherhood.
What is it? The package, I mean.
The very box we're seeking.
We still have little idea of what this vessel is capable of. Why don't we set the Morrigan against a quarry of her caliber?
You just want to test I can shoot straight, don't you, sweet master?
Well, if the lesson fits.
That wind's trouble, Captain Cormac. We are on course for a...
Douse the royals and tops! Close down! Catch some wind!
She'll be nearby, Captain.
Douse all but maids! Get the maids free! Crowd on every inch of sail!
Aloft, lads! Some shipwrecked cargo here, sir!
Ease off the wind! More sail! These are sticks!
Stunsails in!
Reef! Shorten all sail!
Furl! Furl it all!
Unfurl, maids! Let's move!
Aloft, lads! Loose the royals!
Danger's behind us.
Brace yourselves! Here they come!
There, Captain!
An English vessel. And she looks to be in trouble.
That's fine indeed. Perhaps we should aid her journey to the bottom of the sea.
Let's not be too hasty. She's full of crown cargo. Take a look through your spyglass and see for yourself.
Sight. I say this is a good day to lighten King George's pockets.
Be careful. A few shots should be enough to cripple them. Too much damage and she'll go down with all souls. And all spoils.
We can board and loot her before the crew knows what...
Almost ready, sir! Ready here! Close down! Catch the way! Break up! Keep off the damn line!
Studs out! Let's get moving!
Fire! One more direct hit!
Short
and
sail!
one more
Get off the squall!
Captain Cormac at the helm.
Let out some sail!
Get a move on!
Batten yourselves!
Incoming ship! They're awfully close!
Captain, hold your fire! Don't want to sink her.
Show them
Now's
what's
the
for,
time.
Captain.
Let's board her.
Come on, men! Spoils are ours! For the more again!
The sea between here and Anticosti is rough, Captain. We should strengthen the Morgan before going any further. There's a harbour master stationed nearby. We can spend our new wealth on improvements.
I didn't realize there was a brotherhood in Haiti.
Yes. Francois McCandle is their mentor. He gathers many of his assassins from the Peruvians.
Those are escaped slaves and their children, right?
They are. A shame, though. They escaped terrible conditions only to be killed in that earthquake.
But... Haiti's a French colony now.
Aye, it is.
And here, the assassins are helping King Louis. But in Haiti, the French own the slaves who are set free by the assassins.
Our struggle is beyond political borders, Shay.
Anticosti shouldn't be far.
Brace yourselves! Douse the garlic before it!
Ready to hit!
Mains out! Let's go! Hold down and clew up!
Die, scum! Furl the main! Hold down and
Reel them in!
We've enough cargo to...
They're awfully close, sir! Do not play ducks and drakes with that! We've got a survivor!
Loose and trim too!
Furl the mains! Haul down and clew up!
Give me some speed! As much sail as you can! Brief it all tops!
Pull up, lads! Loose the royals!
Trim the yards off the wind!
Stood up!
Loose main sails!
Ready to bark!
Hostile warship on our heels! Screw them on the
There's all sail! For sail! All sail!
All sail!
Get the mains free!
Turn you off! We've enough cargo to approve.
Loose and catch the wind! All sail, she'll take it!
Loose sail! Without all she'll take.
There's all but mains!
There's the mains, half sails.
You have your orders!
On your mark, Captain! They're coming out on us that time!
Fire!
Concentrate!
Ready to fire,
Keep
sir!
off the damn points!
Wait for impact! Fire!
Going on her now, sir! Taking some damage here!
Make your peace with God!
Brace yourselves!
Brace yourselves! Fasten yourselves! Get the mainsails in! Is this the place? I see nothing but fishermen and their gear.
Aye. Per se and fishing go hand in hand. But it will serve our purposes well enough. The French fish these waters first, but King George is laying claim to more every year. The locals are caught in the middle.
Get them aloft! That's all safe!
What's on your mind, Captain? My thanks for your trust, Captain.
Captain Cormac!
We should resume course to Anticosti, Captain.
Indeed. The chasseur is waiting for us.
Been here in Anticosti is rough, Captain. The Morrigan seems sturdy enough for the challenge.
Spread her wings to the wind!
Ships ahoy!
More fishermen from Persay. The foe patrols these waters closely.
Enemy ships!
They're sinking the fishing boats!
You must believe those fishermen strayed into their waters.
Salvage must pay! And would you look at that? Standing right in our way to Anticosti. Just say you sink every last one of them.
For once, I find myself agreeing.
Stranger things have happened.
On your mark, Captain! Force it, close in on us, sir. Gunboat! Here it comes! Captain! More than one, sir! Ready to swerve, sir! Brace for impact!
Screws up! Seize their stick! Fire!
Here it comes! We've been hit!
Crowd it all on!
Ready to hit them, sir!
Reach the topsails and gallants! Fire! Who's down? Catch some way! Fire! She's centering! Douse the royals and tops! Get the maids free! Tops! Brace yourselves! Brief in all tops!
Marshal the tops!
Haul down and clew up!
Lash those seats tight! Hooray!
Mates out! Let's go!
Who's
Fire!
down?
That's the last of them.
Then let us go on.
Not too far from Anticosti Island now.
Will your friend the spy be waiting for us?
Yes. I hope the chasseur has more information about the manuscript.
Maybe he'll have the whole thing figured out for us. Maybe I'm Emperor of Rome. Ave Caesar! Salt air, open skies. A man out on the ocean is as free as a man can be. What do you say, Liam?
We're out here for a reason, Shay. Mind your duty.
Well, what's the point of freedom if you cannot breathe deep and enjoy it?
The Templars stick to this continent like tar. Don't feel liberated until we pry them off.
Seems to me we should just talk to them like men instead of skulking around.
And would you smile and wish them a good day as they lay their boot on your neck?
Of course not.
They're murdering bastards who want to control the world and everyone in it. Never forget.
And we have nothing in common with that, of course.
Careful! It's quite a rough squall, Captain.
Loading cargo!
Storm, Captain! Looks bad.
Some shipwreck's cargo here, sir!
There it is. Anticosti. The chasseur should be there. And with any luck, he will know where to find that manuscript.
Douse all but mates!
Trim off the wind!
Have you checked the sheets?
Careful! It's quite a rough squall, Captain.
Those cross-jack yards already.
Clew up! Clew up! Give me some speed!
Can't be far now, Captain.
Ease off the wind!
Dock the ship here, Captain. We've arrived at Anticosti Island.
Ease off the wind! Haul it all sail!
Go on ahead, Shay. We will meet you at the fort.
rum here is terrible. Let me see. That's not rum. It's old Delphine. What the devil is that? Whiskey. Well, the whiskey here is terrible. Stop! Let's have a word, Jules.
You break this someone's eye got. You break it's all.
We should be kind, Mr. Henry. Such a true and fine heart around the partner. Where did you start? I slipped into... Don't say you slipped into more than that. Because there are more French ships to challenge them. Who has more ships, do you reckon? The English, by far. But they're spread thin. Do they have more than the Spanish? Hard to tell. But the Spanish keep to the south. Too cold for them. Can't say I blame you. Yeah. By Beelzebub's balls! What happened to that wall? It looks like someone took a cannon to it. I hate digging stone out of the frozen ground. Fixing it'll take ages.
good day's hunting.
So, Louis Joseph. Take a look at this. I borrowed these plans from a Royal Navy ship of the line. They are like nothing I have ever seen.
Good. We could use some more powerful weapons. Le Chasseur, allow me to present our associate, Shay Cormac.
Gentlemen, I have news. On this same ship, I spied the manuscript you seek. It was written in an exotic language I did not recognize and was full of drawings, plants, and animals out of an opium dream.
Were there no charts, no maps?
No. There may have been some kind of code, but neither I nor the roast beefs could ken it.
Where's the manuscript now?
The man who brought it said a man named Washington sent him.
I know that name. He's an important Templar, isn't he?
He is. Lawrence Washington has great ambitions that Templars have helped fulfill. Shay, let's return and find him. You, sir, have our thanks. Wherever this Lawrence Washington docks is ours.
Liam, you're finally getting into the spirit of things.
He's a temper and a politician. What's there to like?
Good. Hoist anchor. Why does Chevalier get off ordering us around like that? We're assassins, same as him.
He's more experienced and he knows these waters better, Shay. That makes him in charge in these parts.
Well, he commands me around back at the homestead too. Is he a truffle pig to know land better than me?
Show some respect, Shay.
He ought to respect me, Liam. I stick my neck out as much as any of us.
Yeah, twice as often it seems. That's just the thing. Chevalier hangs back and thinks before making a decision. His experience has earned him that right.
I wonder how much more experience I'll need before I can decide when to wake up or take action. I swear, Liam, sometimes I feel I was more grown up when we were children. We slept rough and scrounged for meat, but at least we decided where and when.
Oh, Betty Riley, screw her up, and oh, Betty Riley, one more pull, and then Billy was, oh, Betty Riley, oh, Betty Riley, one more pull, and oh, Betty Riley.
Haul down and clew up!
Bring them up!
Loose and catch the wind! That weather looks monstrous! Crowded on!
Careful! It's quite a rough squall, Captain.
Brace yourselves! Unfurled maids! Let's move! Brace! Fire! Incoming ship! Reef the topsails and gallants! Save us off the wind!
Brace for impact!
And we were fishing off Haysborough Line, shooting and holing and trolling all night in that windy old weather, stormy old weather. When the wind blows, we'll all pull together. When
Blues down! Catch some wind!
Queen of the sea.
Raise those sheets!
Oh, skipper, you
Crowd on every inch of sail!
Whose topsails guarantee royals?
When the wind blows, we'll all pull together. We sighted a thrasher slashing his tail. Time now, old skipper, to hoist up your sail.
That storm could be dangerous. All hands ahoy! Stations!
It's ready here! Fire!
We're going to hit them!
Fire! Blues up! These are sticks! Fire! Studs out! Let's get moving! Set the maids free!
Could be dangerous.
Short sail! Get off the squall!
Loose tops and royals. Some assassin allies have their home in Tuesday.
Dreary morning in December, and all of me money it was spent, and where it went I swear I can't remember. So down to the shipping office I went, a paddy lay back, taking your
Douse the royals and tops!
take a turn around the captain.
Loose made sails!
Raise those sheets. Let's move.
Fire on!
Around about the rise around the hole.
You're up top.
Well, it seems
Another load after this.
The Templars desire to understand the nature of these artifacts. Their spies have called upon many doctors and other learned people in New York.
They have also approached many tribes with questions.
Yeah, they've been showing that manuscript far and wide. No one can read the strange writing or understand the images. We do have a name, though.
We learned that Lawrence Washington sent out the manuscript.
Lawrence Washington. Businessman, Virginian politician, and high-ranking Templar.
Ah, yes. I recently heard he was back from the West Indies. One of my men saw his major domo pick up a strange package.
Then that package will be delivered to him promptly. Shay, figure out what it is and find Washington. And when you do, learn all you can.
I'll prepare the Morrigan.
What service can I provide? Rum bit of business, that.
Well, if we've any luck, that ship will lead us right to him.
I make my own luck, Liam. And Washington is running out of his.
Loose the royals. Careful, Shay. These waters are full of enemies. Red bank in sight, sir. Good hunting ground. Fire! Should be nearby, Captain. Storm cap! Looks bad. Well, if we've any luck, that ship will lead us right to him.
I make my own luck, Liam. And Washington is running out of his. Aha. Aye. There she is! All right, man. Time to be quiet.
Lawrence Washington is a powerful businessman, a slave owner, and a leading Templar. We lost track of him about a year ago. Behind us. I recently learned he was in Barbados, but I haven't been able to confirm that.
It's a gunboat! Ships of the Royal Navy, sir!
Now you think he had something to do with the theft of the artifacts, don't you? Aye. There she is! All right, man. Time to be quiet.
Lawrence Washington is a powerful businessman, a slave owner, and a leading Templar. We lost track of him about a year ago. I recently learned he was in Barbados, but I haven't been able to confirm that.
Now you think he had something to do with the theft of the artifacts, don't you?
I wouldn't put it past him. Haiti's a short voyage from Barbados, and his return to the colonies certainly coincides with the arrival of the artifacts.
We cannot let the Templars get control of these colonies. Whatever happens, Lawrence Washington must not survive.
I'll make sure he doesn't.
Some shipwrecked cargo here, sir!
A blockade, Captain! This won't do. Shay, you must follow that ship on land.
I'll do that. Bring the Morrigan around another way.
Aye, Captain. Track that package and find Washington.
All down! All down! Sub-blockade.
And remember what I said, Shay. Washington must die.
Captains at sea!
Aye.
there! Halt! Come back here and face us like a man!
Stop! I was...
Oh, what's this? A rifle.
You there! Stay! Where... you...
How can that be? It makes no sound. Thanks for the present, Master Washington.
This is a strange surprise. Not quite what I was expecting. Now I must find Washington and interrogate him.
Splendid party, wouldn't you say?
Indeed, Government Master Washington has been looking at a tale.
Oh my, this is unacceptable.
Never saw me. It's black. It's black. How goes the sugar
I need to get to Washington first. Then I'll worry about the artifacts.
Oh, no, you don't. You'll pay for that. It was
was him.
Brother, are you sure you shouldn't be in bed?
I am fine, George. Be a good host for my sake. Go to the wine cellar and get something special for our guests.
I will. Gentlemen?
My brother is a bright spot in a troubled land. If I may make one request before I depart this life, please leave him in peace. He should have nothing to do with the troubles of the Templar cause.
We all respect that sentiment, sir.
You have my thanks, gentlemen. Master Smith, are you ready to leave on your voyage?
Aye, sir. I shall return with answers.
Master Wardrop, are you likewise engaged with the manuscript?
Yes, sir. We will soon know its meaning.
Then I bid you take your leave.
Washington can barely stand on his own 2 feet. Better be right about him, Liam. Because I'm about to murder a dying man.
Too late, assassin.
It's never too late to ruin Templar plans, Master Washington.
But my plans are already in motion. Even leading you here has given my allies time to escape. Thank you for making my end a quick one.
And thank you for revealing your master plan, you scheming snake.
God damn it. I'd better hurry. I have to get to the Morgan. Liam, I hope you brought the ship around.
Quicker! Idiots trying to lose us! Bastards in my sight! Stop! I want to talk to you! Get back here! Damn it!
Is that a shit mortar? That's not sporting!
Hi, where do you think you're going? Quicken the pace! Bastards in the sight! Clear shot! Clear shot! Taking a blow, Captain! Report! What's the status? Next to the house! Loose! Through the boarding! We've been hit! The ship's guns out! Let's get moving! We're clear. Ship coming after us now! Frigate sighted! Oil Navy! More sails, Captain!
Fire!
Good help incoming, Captain! On your mark, Captain! Fire!
They're too strong for us!
Ready to fire!
Fire! Spartan yourselves! Break!
Careful, Captain. They can fire many volleys.
Briefing on tops!
Terrence, take it here!
Fire! Hold them in! Get up! Lawrence Washington is dead.
You look disappointed.
The sickly way that man looked. He would have been dead in a month anyway. And 2 other Templars got away. They're looking into the manuscript and box.
Did they have the artifacts?
I don't know. Perhaps. I can't be sure.
Then you did what was right by the Brotherhood. You'll find the objects later. Cheer up, Shay. It's a rare day we can sow such chaos among the Templars.
Perhaps. But to hear Washington speak, it didn't sound like they'd be too put out by the loss.
Well, that's what he'd want you to think.
Careful! It's quite a rough squall, Captain.
The memory appears to be fragmented. How much time has passed?
A few months, I think. That virus is cutting off our access to complete memories. They're readable, but messy.
The 7 Years' War will soon break out in the colonies. Focus on assassin interference.
We'll do our best. Won't we, numbskull?
So grim about the homestead now that Miss Abigail and little Connor have passed.
Aye. I've seen Achilles crying.
Why shouldn't he?
It's just that he doesn't look sad. He looks furious. It's unsettling.
He's struggling with the loss.
I know, but it's been months, and we've done little but search since we lost the manuscript and box.
The Chasseur has a lead on the box. We need him and Chevalier in St. John's.
Chevalier too? No hope of cheering me up, then. When Achilles said whoever had the artifacts could access sites of great power, what did he mean?
I'm not sure I understand it myself, Shay. I had a long talk with Adewale about that. He believes the box can be activated to, well, project words or images.
Like a magic lantern?
What do you mean?
You know the magic lantern shows Father Connolly put on in the church basement? The box had a candle in it, I think. He put these little glass plates in front. Then we'd see the images projected on the wall like cathedrals in Rome. Bright and near as big as life.
Ah, yeah. I suppose it is. Except that it interprets the strange language of the manuscript, too. If the plate were of a banner in Latin, we'd see it in English.
How is that possible?
Who knows? I fear we might never truly understand how any of the pieces of Eden work.
Where in the world has the most beautiful girls?
I suppose it depends on your vision of beauty. A damsel from Corfu and one from Oslo are as different as chalk and cheese, but both could be lovely.
You see, opinions like that give a man a reputation for wisdom.
Yeah, thank you.
I would have just said Havana. The girls there have lusty buttocks and bosoms and feel no shame in putting them on display. But that's no slight against our lasses from home. All down! Mates out! Let's go! Fire! Cars on sail! Get the mainsails into the wind! Fire! Douse the royals and tops!
Lay aloft and reach!
Fire! Loose mainsails! Explosive! Fire! Fire! Blues up! Heated! Get them aloft! Douse on! I think Galway has the nicest ones. Fair and modest. Always willing to spot you a penny for an ale.
Don't say.
And then there's the maids I met in Lisbon. Destined for the convent they were. Dark-eyed and kindly disposition. If only I'd spoke Portuguese. Not that we spent much of our nights talking.
So grim about the homestead now that Miss Abigail and little Connor have passed.
Aye. I've seen Achilles crying.
Why shouldn't he?
It's just that he doesn't look sad. He looks furious. It's unsettling.
He's struggling with the loss. We all are.
I know, but it's been months. And we've done little but search for this blasted manuscript and books.
Le Chasseur has a lead on the box. To meet him and Chevalier in St. John's.
Chevalier too? No hope of cheering me up then. When Achilles said whoever had the artifacts could access sites of great power, what did he mean?
I'm not sure I understand it myself, Shay. I had a long talk with Adewale about that. He believes the box can be activated to, well, project words or images.